Well, good morning. Here we are again. Same green coat, right? I probably don't look much different. Winter doesn't seem to be wanting to go away. So here we are in Utah, and it's 29 degrees. It's March 26th today. And anyway, yeah. So I'm on day 5 of the pre-op diet, I think. Getting ready for my duodenal switch surgery. Let's see. Wednesday was day 1. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Maybe it's day 6. Anyway, it's going pretty good. Weekend was kind of hard, like I thought it would be. I didn't think that I was going to be able to actually get through it at some points. When my daughter started making homemade pizza, that smelled really, really good. And on the one hand, I don't want to make them feel bad for eating normally. So I don't want to sit there and say, no, you can't cook anything. You must eat foods that don't smell and don't taste good. No, I mean, it's just how it is. I mean, when I come home, I came home the other night and my wife was making this kind of a pasta dish of some sort. It smelled really good also when I walked in the house. It's like, well, I'm having broth or I'm having protein shake or whatever. So, that part's been hard. I did ref 2 more soccer games on Saturday. However, I don't know if I talked about this, but I've got some plantar fasciitis going on. I think I did talk about it. And after those 2 games on Saturday, my foot was screaming at me, and I've been limping all weekend since. So that is not good. I massaged it and iced it and did all the stuff, and it's a little better today. It was better before I went to bed last night, and then I woke up and it hurt again today. So maybe that's just the healing process, but I don't know. I told my wife she gets to hit me with a frying pan if I accept any more games to work in the next week or so, just because I need time for my foot to heal, I think. So I'm not going to ref any more soccer games until after I'm post-op a couple of weeks, and that should give me 2 or 3 weeks for my foot to heal up, and hopefully that will be enough time for it to get back in shape. I have to wonder if this came about because I'd A, gone pretty inactive in general, and B, just the extra weight I'd put on. So speaking of weight, I'm pretty happy so far with the results of this pre-op diet. I'm down a little over 12 pounds in the 6 days. So I'm averaging about 2 pounds a day. I don't know if reffing those 3 soccer games in that time helped. It's not like I was out there running around that hard. I was mostly walking. We're talking like 10-year-old soccer. So it's not like I'm out there sprinting. But nevertheless, it still gets my fat man's heart rate up to do a little bit light jogging out there and stuff. So maybe that helped. And if that's the case, then it's too bad that I can't go to that I can't do any more of it because my foot's just not going to let me do that. I did have a whiny moment where I emailed my nutritionist at the doctor's office that I'm going to, and I said, look, you guys are doing this all liquid pre-op diet, and it's fine, and it's going fine, but I would, wondering if we could take a different approach. So I went back and I looked at what my pre-op diet was when I had my sleeve gastrectomy, and basically starting at 2 weeks before surgery, just like this pre-op diet, you could do you could do protein shakes in the morning. You could do a protein shake and a salad at lunch, and then for dinner you could do basically a lean meat, so chicken, shrimp, beef, whatever, and then more veggies or salad, and then so you could still be chewing things, which is what I kind of am missing at the moment. And I sat down to Sunday dinner yesterday. My family's all having chicken and rice, and I'm having soup, broth, basically. So that's kind of depressing. So I sent an email off to my nutritionist saying, look, this is what I did before, and I lost 20 pounds on that pre-op diet. Now granted, this is going a little bit better than that one did, especially the fact that I was 450 pounds when I did that one. I should have been losing a lot more, but granted, the body is going to do what the body's going to do. But I just don't see the point in doing 2 full weeks of liquid. Why can't I do 10 days? So my last pre-op diet, we did 10 days of basically this, it's low carb or no carb, protein drinks and salad and lean meats. And then 3 days you got to do the whole liquid clear thing. And then, let's see, and then 1 day before you just fast before surgery. So I get all that, so to me that worked well, and my surgery had no complications. The surgeon didn't come back to me and say, oh, your stomach was this and that. No, everything was fine. So to me, why do I have to do this on this pre-op? Now I realize that it's a new doctor and new situation, but it also occurs to me, or I know enough about doctors to know that they kind of get their regime and they say, no, this is what we're going to do and this is how it's going to work for everybody. And they don't tend to tailor things to people, and that's fine. So I'm really kind of expecting the dietitian to come back to me and say, sorry, tough luck, you just have to do what we say. And I'll say, all right, and I'll be unhappy about it. I was reading on the message board for the surgery center I'm going to that for patients who had this surgery or similar surgeries, and one girl was like, yeah, I cried like every day in my cubicle. My coworkers thought I was probably crazy. And while I have not cried, there have been times where I'm like, this sucks. So I'm a big boy. I can make it through this if I have to. The only potential downside that I see coming up is that Easter is next weekend, and so that's the Sunday before I go into surgery. Regardless of whether I get to do my old pre-op diet or this new one, I will be on liquids at that point for sure. And yeah, no Easter dinner for me, no ham, no nothing. So that's kind of unfortunate. I did that kind of with my first surgery too. I was on the clear liquid part at Christmas time, and couldn't eat anything, and that was not a very good Christmas day. So anyway, enough about food. I've got my protein shake again this morning. Oddly, I have not grown sick of them yet.